To my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita, where we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. So today we have kind of a part two of how to buy pre-loved vintage or how to buy pre-loved luxury items. I'll link my original video down below and you can check it out. Today we're going to talk about this lovely item that I got on the pre-loved market. Did not pay, I paid pretty much pennies for it as it relates to luxury, but I got this on Instagram. So today we're going to talk about how to shop pre-loved on Instagram. With the latest price increase with Chanel and Louis Vuitton, people have been asking, how do we save money? How do we want luxury items, but how do we save money? For me, the best way to save money would be to buy pre-loved. I know what you're thinking. I wasn't into pre-loved at first. Pre-loved items does not mean that they're like old, ratchet, stinky, used items. I mean, sometimes you do get those items, and we'll talk about that. But for the most part, if you are a luxury lover, you're going to take care of your items, right? You're going to take care of your purses, your bags, your shoes, your whatever, because you want to maybe perhaps resell them. And if you ever find yourself in the place to resell them, you want to make money. And the only way to make money is if your things are in pristine, almost perfect condition. So for me, the two things that I guess are important to me when I'm shopping pre-loved is time and money. So I have to ask myself, do I have the time to research the item, to really find the item that I'm looking for? What time frame, how soon do I want this item? And the money, obviously how much it costs. Now, when you talk about how much it costs, that's, more than one thing. Obviously how much it costs to buy the bag, but then if you're going to spend money to repair the bag, you have to kind of see, is it worth it? So the first thing that you want to do is obviously do your research. There are tons of resellers, vintage sellers on Instagram. This one I got from DCT Vintage. It's the Louis Vuitton Truce 23, and it's like a cosmetic travel bag. But there's Vintage Armoire, BRANDEMEFORLIFE, I Am Vintage, Yes, I Am Vintage, I think it's called. There's tons, and I will link them down below. But what you want to do, you want to just start following those pages. You want to start following them, kind of see what they're, promoting, what they're listing. Pretty much all of them have somewhat of the same type things, mostly Chanel, Louis Vuitton. The one that I recently found for Chanel is called, I think it's COCO something. If the mainstream market is increasing, the pre-loved market will increase as well. Another thing that you want to, I guess, kind of think about when you're buying pre-loved is, are you looking to buy pre-loved in like excellent, almost perfect, good, new condition? Or are you trying to buy pre-loved in vintage, kind of not good condition, that type of thing? I knew that this was a discontinued item, so I was looking for a vintage piece. When I got the bag at DCT Vintage, it was, it was pretty good. It was in pretty good shape. The lady sent me pictures of the inside, and the inside had rips. The inside, okay, so this is a cosmetic bag. They have like the wipeable surface because it's for makeup, those types of things. The inside of that was ripped. So what I did, I just ripped it out because it was already ripped. So when I got it, I just took a box cutter, and I was careful, went around here and just ripped it out because it was useless to me. It was useless to me at the time because it was already ripped, and I said to myself, I'm gonna use it as a travel cosmetic bag. Do I want to pay to get it relined? No. It just wasn't worth it because all I wanted was the shell anyway. And with it gone, I can put anything in here. Now, another thing that you want to take into consideration when you're buying pre-loved are smells. Yeah, because you have to think now that these are bags that another person had in their possession. So you're going to get perfume smells. You're going to get closet smells. You're going to get like, all kinds of smells. So what I tend to do, I usually try to find items that say no smells, or if it says vintage smells, it's gonna smell old. If there's anything wrong with the bag, i.e. smells or rips, it's gonna be a lower price. So you have to look at time and money for yourself. So this came, it did have kind of an off smell. So what I did was, I got it back in the spring of 2020. So you know what climate we were in. So when I first got it, I let it sit for like a day. Then I put on my mask and my gloves, and I sanitized the box that it came in, pulled it out, ripped out the lining, and I sanitized everything with Lysol wipes, Lysol spray. I sprayed it in the inside, and then I let it sit for another couple of days. I did that, and it still kind of smelled a little weird to me. And then I sprayed it again and let it sit, and it's fine. So I guess you're just gonna have to pretty much, determine what's important to you, how much money you want to spend, and go from there. All right, so let's back up and let's talk about actually how to shop. We're going to talk about Instagram today. So what you're going to do is you definitely, like I said, want to follow all the sites. Follow them, see what trends they're having, stay active in their stories because they have like flash sales, and just kind of see what their pricing is like. When you narrow it down, I narrow it down to like maybe one or two that I'm watching to see if they're gonna, post something that I'm looking for in particular. Then if I find it on Instagram and it's a good price, I go ahead and DM them and purchase it there because it's gonna go fast because it's Instagram. If you see that you like, their items, they're posting, but you quite haven't found what you're looking for, go to their website. Because all of these places have a website. They do. So go to their website and then search there, and you may find what you're looking for, and it's probably going to be cheaper on your website. So go to their Instagram, kind of do a search, kind of see what they have. And then if you don't see exactly what you're looking for, go to their website, and I promise you're probably going to find what you're looking for, and it's going to be cheaper. Now, I think it's called AGORA Vintage out in, I think it's in Athens, Georgia. They have a heavy Instagram following. They have a website, but they're also a store. So if it is like a consignment store or it's a place, especially if it's in the United States, give them a call, tell them what you're looking for, and they may be able to find what you're looking for, or they may have it in shop, send you pictures, and you may be able to buy it through them directly before it even goes to Instagram. And if you do it that way, they're going to work with you, and they're going to you can haggle and get your prices to where, you want it to be. Because you've pretty much taken the work out of what they have to do. They don't have to post. They don't have to list it. They don't have to do the marketing. You know what you want. If they have it, they'll probably will sell it to you at your rate. So do that. If it's out of the country, you really can't do that. You can maybe send them an email with time zones, that type of thing. You may not be able to, talk to them directly. And so once you talk to them online, let them know what you're looking for. They may email you pictures, or they may talk to you directly, and they may be able to, do a sale outside of Instagram. And the final thing I would say, shopping through Instagram, definitely do PayPal. I pay through PayPal. I never put my credit card in. I never wire cash. I always pay through PayPal or whatever, maybe Zelle. Zelle is probably good, but you want to pay through some electronic modes. You can have a paper trail just in case you get duped, and it's just better for you. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Leave them down below. I didn't want to make the video too long because this is only part 2 of my Preloved series. So if you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe before you leave. And let me know if you have any other questions. Follow me on Instagram. Don't forget we have a podcast. I know, all the things. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.